on my way to make it happen. That's black magic. Know that it runs through my plasma. My electrolytes give me power. That's black. What it do?
That is fucking time.
Welcome everybody. What's good? Another episode 22 to be exact. Welcome to Cloudy House. I'm your boy G Wiley. How we doing today?
Boy Jay West, the light of your night. Give me my credits.
Give it up. And we are here for another week, man. It feels good, and I appreciate everybody who's tuned in. If you're on Spotify, if you're on YouTube, if you're on one of the social media platforms, appreciate you.
Like, share, subscribe.
Absolutely.
Go on those platforms, man. Share this shit, like this shit, comment. You don't like anything I say, let me know about it, because I'm ready for you.
Yeah, if you don't like something, you agree, you disagree, make sure you jump in the comment section, man. We want to have that conversation with you. We ain't backing down from no combos. Let us know what you got to say. Make sure you get your above tray, because we always start off the podcast, man, talking about the flavors. And I don't know what Jay West got in the air, but it has a special glass tip. You can see there. Look at it. Zoom in. What does that say?
Cold snap.
Cold snap. For the people listening to the pod, you can't see this. It's another Jungle Boys flavor called Cold Snap, and it has a couple of different flavors that you don't hear about in it. Biscotti and menthol. Those are some two different terps, man, to be combined. Cold Snap. Playing with fire once again. Jungle Boys, holla at you guys.
Over here at Cloudy House. We need that care package, family. This is a small care package, you know what I'm saying? This is some small.
Making yet another appearance. Jay West twisting up pretty decently, you know what I'm saying? I must say.
That's what I do.
It's an 8.
That's what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Is that a raw paper, my guy?
Yeah, we're smoking raw papers.
Smoking raw papers?
Shout out to Josh.
Shout out to Josh. Hey, y'all know last week we spoke about how Raw was being sued and that lawsuit and all the shenanigans that was going on with that.
I was talking about for Josh. Nigga, I found too many raw papers, brother, for this to be coming out, brother.
That was upsetting because we've been talking about on the pod since day one, because he's been a part of Cloudy House before the podcast. Disappointed to hear the allegations that were going against him. They were saying that he was lying about money and stuff that they were giving to different organizations. They were saying that there was trace amounts of metal and chemicals and stuff in his product, trying to destroy the brand, man. True, untrue. So
to find out, it was, guess who? None other.
Man,
your boy, Big Gator. Big Gator. Big Gator on the prowl.
On the prowl.
All the time on the prowl. In every market that comes out, Big Gator got their bite down on something.
They do. We have Josh actually giving his rebuttal. He's actually responding to the allegations that have been brought up against him. So I'll bring y'all in here real quick. He goes in to say that how this is like the biggest battle of his life. This is his quote right here. It says, "I will not sell out." Oh. Let's hear what he has to say.
It made me really appreciate and savor the moments in life. It made me join a community that helped uplift me, and I turned around and helped uplift them. It brought me deeper into the culture of smoking.
If I were you,
culture.
And although I was scared out of my mind,
and
it changed for the better.
We missed the first part of the video, though. He basically, in the first part of the video, he talks about how he got into the marijuana culture. Did you ever hear about his story? He said he was misdiagnosed with the terminal disease, that they told him he was about to die. And that's how he started smoking. And that's how he got into the marijuana community. That's how he got his start. Yeah.
Now, if you don't know, I've been under attack by a group of companies that sells a lot of tobacco. And in life, I hope you will become incredibly successful. And if you do, you might go through a very similar thing. And there's a playbook. First, they might try to buy you. And if that doesn't work, they might make products kind of like yours. And if that doesn't work, they might sue you. And if that doesn't work, they might go after your friends in the media. And if that doesn't work, well, then they go after you personally. And if you survive all of that, do you know what you have? You have your freedom. You've gone through the gauntlet. You're stronger, and you're still you.
Still you.
And that's where I am now. I'm going to go to Spain in a couple days. I'm going to show all of you what we do there. Not every little detail, but most of it.
Whoa, what does that mean?
Because I think you deserve to see.
Some of it's proprietary, like.
Because it is your factory. I love you guys.
What do you think, man? Y'all agree with Josh? Do you think it's all been a smear campaign and that he got big forces that are combining to try to bring him down? Or do you think that he was just on some BS and got caught up and is now trying to save face?
No, I think that this motherfucker was actually fighting, man, because I've been smoking box of Raws. I don't think there's no metal in these Raws.
I don't think there's no metal in them either.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said, a lot of things in the soil got metal in it. So if they're talking about traces of metal, what kind of metal is it? Where is it coming from? Is he actually placing it in there? I feel like he's being pretty genuine.
I feel like he is. I feel like he's being. I'm rolling with Josh. I believe Josh. I feel like he's being attacked, even though I'm disregarding his conflict with Burner, and I'm kind of just going over that into his position in the paper industry as the top guy, pretty much. You know what I mean? That dude in the paper industry. Now he got, big tobacco trying to become a part of that because of how the culture is becoming with weed. You know what I mean? So they want in, or they want the shelf space. They want in on that.
They don't want in. They want you already made enough money. And we like that you made that amount of money, but this is art, like you said, shelf space.
Yeah. No, I said last week, I said, them people probably called out Spain and said, don't fuck with us. Like, and then he said, we going to Spain. We going to Spain. We finna show these niggas exactly what we doing. Not everything, but we finna show y'all what we doing. We finna continue to smoke Raws until further notice. Raws still the premier paper brand, in my opinion. Until I see something else, I'm still riding with Rawthenic.
I like Raw, but Burns got a good product as well.
It's coming along.
He's done some things in the industry, not to take away or anything from what Josh. He's an innovator. He's one of the first guys that we have that really came and brought something of this kind of height, and the way that he developed his brand is pretty dope. It's almost like a household name in the smoke world. Like,
right. I feel like it's more trusted than Zigzag. Zigzag used to be the only paper I ever knew as for paper.
Now they might got metal.
They got bleach, chalk, all kind of shit. Their paper.
They're heavy.
They got all kind of chemicals in there.
They're heavy. I don't smoke.
So that's why we like the organic and the organic raw blacks.
They burn good too.
That's what I mean by clear, not as far as color and shit, but they burn good. Speaking of burning good, you see Boosie challenge Wiz and Snoop Dogg to a smokeout.
Boosie been doing a lot of challenging lately. As of late, he's been challenging a lot of people's character.
Wiz said he accepted that shit.
I'm not saying that Boosie smokes trash. I'm not saying that. I'm not, because one of my favorite rappers is from Louisiana, and I know he don't smoke trash.
Right.
So I'm not saying that, and I'm just saying, like, one of my favorite rappers is a big smoker too, from Louisiana. So Wiz, this is how Wiz got here, really, being that guy who sort of got the baton passed from Snoop to him. And the new guy that leads the smokers. And Snoop sort of came in, because Snoop came in as a gangster and sort of realized that the market was more valuable for him to switch over to that.
He damn near went full roster at one point, then he switched right back, but found a happy medium between both. Shoot, he worked with Wiz back when he did Devin and Mac, that whole campaign right there.
School Days.
That was young Wiz.
They're still eating off that.
They had a whole album, whole like short film type of thing.
Yeah, that was tight.
But right here, in this situation,
I don't know, Boots.
I don't think
Boosie.
Boosie, I don't think you're hanging with Nas, Snoop, or Wiz when it comes to a smokeout. Like he said, that's their culture. You probably half of your smoking career, you was probably smoking on some stuff.
Man, brother.
You know, brother.
Brother. And then what's going to kill you is, I think you're still smoking Gator.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to, I can't speak on it. I can't really speak on it.
big old backwoods. Snoop probably hears too, though.
Snoop smokes fucking swishers like the worst of the worst.
Them shits is banned in California now. All them flavored cigars and tobaccos and shit, man.
Nah, them niggas still get
Oh yeah, them niggas is still getting them. Them niggas is still getting them. You know they got the Arab shops on the Arab, of course. Them niggas still got inventory. Yeah, they ain't letting that shit go for sure.
Arab niggas just selling them. Boosie Boo, I don't know if you can win this, family. I got my hands on Wiz on this one, family. I'm rocking with Wiz on this one. Can we give Wiz a round of applause?
We give Wiz a round of applause because it's definitely Wiz.
Oh, the fat ass joint, my nigga.
Yup. Boosie has video got him talking a lot. Yeah, and in my chest, I'm trying to work and shit. You know, luckily, you know, out here in the Cloudy House, it's protocol. You know what I mean? We need some pressure. So this is the first interview of the year,
Yes, sir.
and this is one of the things in there, which is T.I. snitching.
Let's see what this nigga got to say, man.
All right, here we go. Boosie, welcome back.
Them brass look crazy.
2023.
So I just talk about
Sounds like that. They broke.
some interviews back. I brought up Terrence Gangster Williams,
Yeah.
and we talked about how he cooperated.
You don't know if he did that to get out of jail.
Okay, fair enough.
We don't know that.
Okay,
Do we? Have you saw paperwork?
I've seen some paperwork.
I haven't seen paperwork. How do you know that?
Okay, so well, regardless of what happened,
So a little background, if you haven't heard any of what he's talking about with the Williams guy, that's Birdman's brother. He got out of jail by snitching on some dead people. A lot of people were upset about it. Fast forward to T.I. saying that he did the same thing. But right here, they're kind of giving a little background on that previous story.
I feel like the situation with Terrence, I don't even know if that's true. With the T.I. situation, if he did that, you're a fucking rat too. If you're doing anything wrong, you're doing anything criminal-wise, and you cooperate with law enforcement to get you out of trouble, that means you're cooperating. That means you're a rat. But I'm going to tell you like this. When I saw that, I think T.I. fucking lying.
He said he thinks T.I. is lying, though. Like, he said that for clout. Drop a comment if you think T.I. was lying, if he would say something like that.
Yeah, man, let's drop a comment, man. T.I. jumped out there and did what he know he did. And whether it's for clout or not, he shouldn't have been doing that.
All this damn time for 20-something years, you gonna hold that in, and it finally came out.
why admit to that though?
Why admit to the after? Like, bruh, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
And he got
Wow.
very little prison time.
Right.
Bunch of military ammunitions, basically.
Talking and vibing with this man. I don't feel like he could have held that in for fucking all these years.
Why? What was he thinking?
And being an intelligent man like I think T.I. is, and I know T.I. is because he owned properties, he did movie shows, I think he owned the master, so I know this brother is very highly intelligent. This man might possibly be right what he's saying because T.I. come out and do some weird shit shortly after this.
That's a big cap. Yeah. So with that being said, right? He said he believes he's a snitch. They had a project coming up.
These two?
Yeah, they had a project. They were 8 songs into it. This nigga came out and said he's scrapping the whole project. He's not working with him on it. Scrapped the whole project. Said, nope, he's a snitch. I can't do the project. We already 8 songs in, and now I can't do this shit. He ruined it. He fucked it up.
You see how this fucks up the culture, family? Now they finna bless us out here, give us something probably to grow and build off, and see T.I. do something completely ignorant, man. That shit fucking ignorant, man. You ain't got no right doing no shit like that, bro. You don't have nothing to prove to now nigga out here when you do no interview like that, bro. T.I. always doing some weird shit, though. This ain't the first time T.I. done did some weird shit. I think he said he wanted to fight Floyd and shit. Like, nigga, I don't think there's any man in America that can stop Floyd Mayweather having your female come. He wants your wife or your whoever to come over to his house. He's gonna
He
arrange
was fighting for his, like you said though, he was fighting for his respect of his wife.
Floyd don't care.
Basically, he was basically fighting for the respect of his wife.
Don't do that. This nigga's 50-something old.
T.I. ended up having his paperwork party, man, where he called all the people who wanted to see his paperwork.
Can you say that again?
Come see this.
What he had?
A paperwork party.
You get that nigga with the clothes.
He had a paperwork party, man.
Come on, son.
You're not getting down with the paperwork party?
Come on, my God.
Don't chase niggas have those paperwork parties.
It's just paperwork party.
Yeah, ain't that a jail thing? The niggas have the paperwork parties to make sure everybody's paperwork's in check and all that shit.
Who told you that?
That's what they have on these prison shows, like Locked Up 23-1 and
You hear what he said?
98 1090J.
Fucking shows, my nigga.
Well, they're not shows. They're like people like us who've been to prison and get out and talk about prison. That's what their shows are based on. Like, this is a show. Welcome to Cloudy House. Man, your favorite pod.
Paperwork party.
Shit, it's is going real on here.
Yeah, this is fucking asinine.
Oh, he invited Boosie to show up since Boosie had
And showing up to them
say.
stupid ass shit like
Let's
this.
see what he had to say.
Yeah. But it was somebody who had something to say about me and had questions about, his proficient assault Mike Tyson. And when he didn't hear, we see my paperwork. Well, I just don't like who goddamn did fly. They ain't did shit. You even. What? I was like, here's the tether. So go on if you get something to say about me. If anything else wanted but one way to clear it up. Let me show you what you're looking for.
On up, Boosie.
I want to see who want to see that. You hear it? Back to this. You think he's hassling it up for that project? Because you, him.
You think this is a build up for the project? That might be one might be Drake level. Rollout right there. That you think this is a rollout right here?
Rollout is there.
Anti-rollout. How people are doing now. You think if they end up releasing this project and
That almost feels like if you gotta do that thing, your music's trash, my nigga. If you can't just drop your music, my nigga. If you can't just, you gotta do all this extra marketing to drop your shit, my nigga. God damn.
it's marketing, they getting people's attention, and then you drop it.
Man, if you told, you're a rat. If you gotta do all this paperwork parties and shit, my nigga, this to me is staged. We could have paid all these people to come out.
It could have showed up.
You shot
Charleston White slid past there.
you
Charleston went live there.
You shot a real TV show, so you know how to do all this shit.
Indeed, he does.
Reality TV style. So I wouldn't put it past your ass, Tip.
He does.
Respectfully, you was a powerful black man. I don't know what the fuck you and Bootsy and all you niggas always arguing. Start a chain of hospitals or something. Start a chain of grocery stores, nigga, so I can spend my money in there. Stop arguing and bullshit. Ooh, that smell good when you light it.
Said Charles started chain the hospitals.
Yeah. Banner this motherfucker out. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see you and Bootsy do.
Yeah, what I don't want to see is people continue to feminize the black man.
This getting carried away, family.
When you see stuff like this is how they get you to start it off, right? Let me pull you guys in real quick. If you guys don't know, this is the what do they call it? The poster for Creed right here. Right? They got these guys looking fierce and strong and masculine, about to do a fight of their lives. You know,
Gladiator.
raged out, passionate about defending themselves. Down there, you feel like that's Killmonger lightweight. You're like, yeah, right? But then they hit you with the whoop-de-wop. And it's one of those things that you
Yeah, this shit hurt my soul right here. I'm not seeing this.
kind of question, like, the motive of it. Like, what's this all about?
Michael B got his hand on his head like, damn, they got us, son. I mean, that's what he looked like. He like, damn, they got us, son. Fuck, I hope they don't make Michael B put on no dress, man.
If you guys don't know who's in the picture with him right now, or with Michael B. Jordan, his name is Jonathan Major. He's been he's been a, I don't want to say an up and coming actor because he's been killing it recently. He's been doing a lot of major roles. And he's a fit dude. He's in shape. He's done some dope masculine photo shoots. He's been solid, I would say, as far as I've seen him. I haven't really seen too much anything wild from him. And then, start seeing him like, damn, who's this dude? He's playing, okay, Creed, okay. And then this is kind of strange.
These niggas look like they on heroin. They just took shots of heroin. This nigga look like he know they shouldn't have just did this photo shoot. That nigga not look like he might like doing these.
So this is also something that they have of him on the cover of Ebony right here. And it's been criticized for being too feminine.
What do you mean? It is too feminine, my nigga.
This one right here. This is Jonathan Major right here. You see the headline of it right there. They keep emasculating our men. This a feminine pose with the legs crossed, with the just.
This ain't it, family.
On the cover.
This ain't never gonna be it. We strong black African man. We cannot continue to do this time and time and time again.
There's so many ways that you could have represented yourself on the cover of Ebony. I know you were proud. Me as a model myself, I would be super happy and proud to get a cover. I got my first cover, thought it was lit. Ebony magazine been around since I was young. Being a part of that's forever. That's what you're showing. And I'm just like, dang.
What is that, family? Let's be honest here. What is that?
Hollywood's Most Wanted. You can't be most wanted if you ain't fully masculine. Can't be like that. You got to be soft.
She the one posted it. She's sad.
She probably turned off by that shit. She probably was like, ah.
Don't nobody want to see that, my nigga.
You guys believe in the embarrassment rituals in Hollywood? You got to do some weird shit.
Comment
publicly to get on. Drop a comment what you think. Is that real or not?
Let us know. Because this right here just angers me. If they came to me, I was doing modeling and they asked me to do something like this, I can't do this shoot, man. And I'm going to be very angry. Me and my manager going to be very angry because we pretty much going to already have this cleared up before we get.
Yeah, you should have screenshot all.
We show up to the set. This can't even be brought up to the set right here. Only way we can wear something like this right here, if it's a woman in that and I'm standing over her on that. She got to be in that.
I actually did a shoot similar. We're sitting on something like this. It has a white background. It has I'm on a blue chair like this, and I got I'm laid back. I got a thick little something. I might put that in the video for y'all right here somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not it.
That's not it. I can show you how to do this, son. Yeah.
Absolutely.
For real.
Absolutely, my man can.
Yes.
What else ain't it? Running up the numbers fakely.
That's not it at all. This shit, I don't know why this was shocking to me, man. I don't know why this was shocking to me.
I don't know why it was shocking to you.
This was shocking to me. I was literally like, wow. I've never heard anybody describe this before. Never. I've never heard anybody describe this before. This wow.
Why would you think they did this?
Today's world, everybody's
Take this out.
Streaming phone, man, there's a bunch of different cell phones that sound to Spotify. They play your record over and over again. You get streams, you get paid. Plain and simple. Wow. Being able to use my streaming platforms, man, I was able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. We were able to chart on Billboard. We were able to chart on Spotify. We were able to chart on Apple Music, Tidal, Shazam. These streaming phones help you start the process. And that tactic is turning into legitimate money. These artists are on these streaming phones. They are on these streaming platforms. Major labels are running these streaming phones. They're running these streaming numbers. They're running these setups. All right? We in a major industry, and that industry is ran by a machine. This shit the Matrix. Today's world.
Wow. This shit's the Matrix, he told you. My nigga, they running up the numbers fakely.
Man, stream farms where they have a warehouse of phones and they're all signed up to Spotify and they fucking just play your song all day, play your project all day. It's crazy that the industry is running the stream farms, but then when you approach them, they say shit like, oh yeah, you need more numbers. Like, that shit's wild, right?
They gotta pay for these cell phones to pay for all this, and they're not gonna invest all that money into a motherfucker that ain't doing it.
Let me bring you guys in real quick. This story right here, I don't know if you guys heard, but Q-Tip tells the story about how he tried to shop Meg Thee Stallion to a few different labels, and they all told him no. She ended up becoming who she ended up becoming, but let's hear him talk about it.
She's a writer.
Yeah, she's a writer.
She's a writer, family.
She's a writer. She get ASCAP awards, BMI awards.
Does Nikki have any of these?
She should. She's supposed to be a writer too. We gotta look into that. She goes hard saying that she's a writer.
The reason I said that she's a writer because Nikki made top 10. I love Nikki. Really respect Nikki. She's a great person, phenomenal person. This lady's actually she's actually on the Billboard for writing people's shit and her shit.
She writes. Shout out to Meg. She writes. We like the writers. And that's why it's, she got the co-sign from Q-Tip, but listen to how they talk about it.
Small artists, so like crazy spit, like just lyrical shit delivery. So I had my assistant, get a number to the manager. And it happened to be where she lived. Right? So we call her house, and her mom's on the phone and talking to her mom. I'm like, yo, let's see. Daughter, she's incredible. I love her. Like, I have a little situation at Columbia. At the time, I had I'm on Def Jam. Well, I'm not really. I'm on the Republic now.
Right.
But I had a thing with Def Jam with Paul, and I had a
engineer with her,
like kind of insignia deal at Columbia with Ron Perry. So I said, so I'm signing artists up at Columbia. We're fly out. So I'll co-sign some.
Man, I'll tell you one thing. Getting that call from Q-Tip, fly you in, let's go.
Just say you don't want to fucking sign them, D.
Yeah.
Must be a little embarrassed.
He said they saw the numbers and was like, we offer you 30,000.
I took it to Def Jam, much smaller meeting, but the same thing happened.
30,000 dinners and back.
I guess the cosign is not worth it anymore.
Def Jam.
The she
Jay-Z.
We have Megan Thee Stallion.
That's correct.
See, I was going to take off the flex, but she could rhyme. I seen her pen. Her mom was an MC, God bless her soul, who passed. Her mom was so Steve. Her mom was an MC from Houston. Exactly, bro. So we was chilling. She's like,
I'll run the only person today and see, like, you better get your balls up.
He's like, please, like, to see them together was, I think I'll fuck with them, man, you know what I'm saying? The cosign is kind of flimsy now because they rely on data. Because Ron Perry's like, well, we'll look at her views and we'll look at her YouTube and
Riding around with her back in the day.
Co-signed in.
That's hard.
Co-signed in.
Yeah. See, that's wild. He was going. He was taking her to all the labels, and the labels were like, "Oh yeah, we looked at her YouTube or Instagram. We looked at her numbers, and we're ordering her. We're gonna give her little to nothing if we even decide to fuck with her. Nah, knowing that they have stream farms where they pushing people on.
Keep going, Grant.
Don't let them people fuck you over because of your numbers. You out there going hard, your numbers ain't matched your going hard yet. We know that. We all know that.
It's gonna stack.
Yeah, blow through that plateau. Oh yeah. Told him it was engineered for airflow, and he over here hid.
He tried to get me back for the jury. I bust him, so he gonna try to come out and say airflow. Airflow, and nigga, how I hit that shit. I hit it like a champ.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah, man. Shit. This allows you to, give it what you can.
Class of Class of Young Western.
Nah,
From my great students.
yeah, you don't take credit for it. Nah,
See, they don't want to never give you credit. Just keep
nah,
going.
I'm giving him his credit.
Keep going.
Run the episodes back, y'all. To
Keep going.
first episodes, I've given him his credit. I've given him his credit.
Brought him from selfies to big chiefers. Chiefers Sutherlands. Young Chiefers Sutherlands. You ain't never smoked one of those.
Chief Sutherland.
Yeah.
I want to know, have you guys participated in any of the polls that we post on Spotify yet? Have you guys dropped any comments and joined the discussion at all yet? For any other pods, talk to us. Or we gonna keep moving because
Respectful motherfucker right there.
as people move up in the game, you know, their worth gets more. How much they cost for a show, how much they cost for a appearance, a walkthrough. Feature price is always something that people want to know, especially if you're an artist.
Especially, I mean, I don't know who I can get. Like,
Yeah, especially as an artist, you're like, okay, who's somebody that? Because when you hear feature prices and you hear 10 bands, 15 bands, you're like, damn, that's a lot. You know what I mean? And that's what
low end.
that's low end. That's
Low end.
that's independent feature status. Like when you start dealing with some of these major artists, they're not playing with these feature prices.
Certified slap pack. I'm talking about your back what? You see, he slap you on that shit that you see here today. That's what these is. That's what this is right here.
Well, I got a quick question before I bring you guys in. How much do you think it costs for the Baby feature? Or how much do you think it costs for a NBA YoungBoy feature? I tell you that though, they're pretty similar. Is there anybody on here you're shocked about?
Yeah, I am.
Pretty much everybody.
No, I'm not shocked about. Who's YK Osiris?
YK Osiris. He has that. He's the one that was riding around with Drake and them. The young nigga. I forget his songs. Bring them in real quick. Let me bring y'all in. Check this list out, y'all. How much rappers charge for a verse? Look who's at the top. Tidnop.
Who's at the
3
bottom?
million. Jay-Z. Because it's priceless at that point.
He's at the bottom.
It's priceless.
It's at the bottom. That's where they put him.
You can't put a price.
It's the first time I ever seen Jay-Z at the bottom of the list. So that's why that's just stupid to me. Like, why they just had to throw him in there because he's number one. So they throw him in there and be like, oh, he just does it for respect. Like, he's shitting on these niggas. He's shitting on these niggas like, oh, you niggas in charge. I just do it for
These
niggas.
ain't even the top rappers that were on the top rapper list. These are
These are the most of the top rappers except for
these ain't the only how many
shit. A lot of these niggas was on the top.
2, 3, 4, 5 out of the whole list.
No,
The 50.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh yeah, Future was on there.
Some of those other ones, they're like Travis Scott. I don't know. He was around.
Travis Scott is a big.
We already know he has writers though.
He's able
Diamond.
to sell out
Diamond.
his own.
Always come with that. He always
you talking
come with
about?
that.
Come with what?
He's able to sell out, so it's okay for him to have a writer.
He's able to sell out Astroworld. He's able to have his own festival.
Don't give a fuck if you can sell out.
Well, that's why his
I
verses
don't
cost so much.
give a fuck if you can sell out the White House. If you didn't write that shit, my nigga, you shouldn't be fucking charging niggas this much. Shut the fuck up with that shit.
How you gonna tell these niggas? How you gonna tell these niggas how much they charge?
These niggas that much
How
they ain't write this
charge?
shit, man.
Nigga, they
This
gotta
is disrespectful.
they gotta pay the writer. They gotta pay the writer.
They don't even got Lil Wayne on here.
Lil Wayne, he might not be charging that much for verses.
Yeah, right, nigga.
How much is he charging? The lowest person on this list, as you see, is $100K. I wouldn't even think YK Osiris is charging 100K for Vert. I don't think so. I just don't think he's hitting 100K for.
Never even heard of this kid. No disrespect to you, YK Osiris. I'm sorry. Never heard of you.
I don't think so. 2 Chainz,
That's disrespectful for 2 Chainz. I think he should be up there where Lil Durk's at.
definitely over fucking Rich the Kid.
He's over everybody underneath. He's over Lil Durk, my guy.
We know Snoop Dogg, right, though?
Yeah, he's cool where he's at.
He's cool and he's charging $250,000. You was mad at who else?
Travis Scott,
Yeah.
because I know who was right for him.
Yeah. Say hi.
Yeah, hell yes. Niggas hella cheat, my nigga. Niggas is cheat, my nigga. The fuck out of here. And then the niggas didn't even get this man his credit. Had this nigga burning sage and shit. Look like he's about to commit suicide and shit. Fuck you niggas, man.
Burning Sage.
Niggas, they would sell out. Nigga, fuck you niggas, man. You niggas is wrong, man.
Astro World, nah, them niggas.
You niggas is
When I
wrong
say
for that
this
shit.
style is that they
They get niggas that's hard like motherfucking.
got numbers, huh?
Because they get niggas that's so fucking hard like Sci-Hi to write they shit. And then these niggas sell out. And then these niggas sell out on the niggas that wrote they shit. These niggas beat Quentin Miller up because he told that he wrote this nigga shit.
He didn't tell. Meek Mill told. Meek Mill
So he had to tell.
told.
He had to tell, like, nigga, did you write it? Like, yeah, I did write it. And they whooped that nigga's ass. These niggas sorry, man. And these niggas at the top charging the most. This nigga don't even write his shit. Eminem, okay. I can say Eminem at this point out of all these niggas because I know he's fucking deadly with the
$3
pen.
million for a feature though?
He's deadly with the pen.
But the song gonna make 10 mil? How much the song gonna make?
Nah, he ain't been doing 10 mil songs lately.
How about
He ain't been doing He got murdered by Machine Gun Kelly.
Nah, he didn't get murdered by Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly gave it an awesome attempt at it with the diss song, but he didn't get murdered. Yeah, he didn't get murdered.
Drop a comment below if you think Machine Gun Kelly murdered Eminem on that one. If you think Machine Gun Kelly murdered Eminem,
Murdered is like, oh, like Eminem can't come back. He just said too much bad shit about him. Like, you tainted my idea.
guys, there's been a lot of Eminem disses lately.
Yeah, but Eminem is not.
There's been a lot of
This shit bouncing off.
that never used to happen back in the day, because then they sent Pitbull 50, they sent Eminem, Dre won't produce your shit, Jimmy Iovine won't. They send the whole arsenal at you.
Yeah, but it's
Don't play his shit, nigga.
Game tried to start
out all the tickets.
Game tried to.
Yeah, don't fucking let them niggas come to town right there. Yeah, them niggas is calling promoters, double paying niggas. Niggas is root. Cannabis let out some shit, nigga, that this nigga didn't think was happening. And that, go watch that interview on Matt Hoff.
He didn't know that was happening. That shit was.
I used to tell you niggas that these niggas is getting pumped like that, my nigga.
Nah,
Man, I just didn't have
know that.
the true specifics of how that shit was going. But I'm telling this nigga on the back, like, man, these niggas coming through with teams. And have their team be so good, they got a bully, they got a motherfucking lawyer, they got a nigga that make cold ass beats, and then they got a motherfucker that's at the top in the industry who knows how to nigga call all the promoters, call all the motherfucking concert venues, call all the motherfuckers and tell, hey, this nigga don't get no shows, my nigga.
That's why you gotta, you know.
Just like they
battle.
with Meg Thee Stallion.
So, what do you think about this though?
I'm thinking that those pants are retarded. First off,
These guys, they kind of match the damn near Cuban in the shirt. It looks like his chain kind of looks like zebra stripes. How big the links are, it's just I don't know why it matches, but I just don't like the giant hoops. How much of them Cubans weighing in at?
them Cubans right there that he probably got is probably at least a pound, 16,
Chunky.
16.
If you're just listening to this podcast, this is 16 ounces. This is
maybe even 2 pounds.
This is the baby when he's doing an interview on
Once again,
the Math Hoffa show. Yeah, once again, and he's saying something about himself right now, talking highly of himself. Let us know what you think about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like most of my shit, this like that. Like I don't. That's why you hear freestyle. You hear me rapping on the freestyle. And it's like, well, this nigga, boy, this nigga top 5. Yeah. But you hear the music I put out, bro. It's like, oh, y'all showed me. Oh, y'all like this. Y'all like back in the middle. It's going back. Come back. Okay, fuck. Oh, these people fucking with me. Oh, Brandon Lamborghini, fucking Goblin. Oh, this shit ain't nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like it ain't. And then it was okay. You can put this beat on, and I go Eminem level on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta go get one of them to fuck with me. You gotta get Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. It ain't too many money. I don't want to disrespect nobody.
He scratched his head though right there.
Niggas know Tory and I found like that for real. I don't got just recent. Nobody else story. Who's your top? I thought Anthony 2022. Who's your top 5? Top 5 what? Right.
Who's his top 5?
Oh, I don't know, man. I like what I like based on like what I need to hear at a particular time, bro. Like, and
That's what we always say.
it's hard to ask a nigga that on the heat of the moment, man. You could get a fucking nigga career off asking him that question. Because these niggas say about one of them niggas is saying, come for it.
Yeah,
It would be the wrong nigga that you didn't put in there, nigga. You leaving niggas off your top 5, nigga.
niggas I feel tough.
Niggas don't like getting left off that top 5.
Yeah.
That's why niggas always trying to put Pac, Jay-Z. You know what I mean? They try to go for them heavy hitters, so they ain't got to, well, I picked these niggas. You're like, yeah, okay. They don't want to pick no niggas that was in the trenches really having to do that shit like this nigga.
Like this nigga. Now we finally got somebody saying, nigga, nah, I disagree. Somebody blatantly saying it. We saw a little Bow Wow saying some shit, but we all know Bow Wow.
This nigga like, is you fucking kidding me? And I say, on my list, because I have my favorite rappers, he couldn't be my favorite rapper. But nigga, like, if they had to redo the list again, this nigga is probably number 1, my guy. He's probably number 1, my guy.
Let's listen to his interview right here. They ask him if he heard about the list. I'm gonna bring y'all
He
in.
looks like he finna strangle
But in this particular list, right, Wayne came in at number 7. Now, for a lot of people, that would be like number 7.
let's go before me. Wait, real quick. Was the list including like like all hip hop like before and after as well?
Yeah, so the list is...
I put that. I can deal with.
You're right. And I'll do it. Jay-Z, Kendrick, Nas, Tupac, Eminem, Biggie, Lil Wayne, and number 7.
I can deal with that.
But here's the thing, Wayne. A lot of people can't. You are not at number 7, bro. I would say you're a 1, 2, or possibly 3.
Bro, I would tell you that I am a motherfucking 1.
I will tell you, I am the motherfucking 1.
And they'll tell you too, like, really, if you ask some of these niggas, man, you ask 2 Chainz, they gonna say that shit. Like, some of these niggas gonna say that.
Jay-Z may even say that.
Even Jay-Z might even say that. Eminem might even say that now. Nigga, I'm going across the top of the board. Like, who gonna say they better than Wayne? I'm like, even my favorite rapper, the only one that I could possibly say to me is Royce. That rapping hard like that, nigga, like, it's really gonna get off on the jet. Eminem, them niggas, like, they gonna get off in there and, nigga, but Wayne is finna go in there and go off the top of them. He gonna go in there, he gonna do that shit, he gonna leave with your bitch, he gonna leave with your bottles, he gonna have his chef cooking up some shit, he not taking, you gonna put a Slim McDonald's on, he gonna have a private chef cooking with your, smoking all kind of, nigga.
Wayne seem like he settled down now. He seemed like he's moving a lot slower. He's done it all back than he used to be. He seemed like he's like, man, I'm just still show up and take the bottles, man. I'm just coming in there to drop bars and earning one.
Effortless.
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 Automatic,
effortlessly.
Automatic.
But there's some people who do not do this effortlessly. I couldn't even get it out.
Effortlessly.
Effortlessly.
Yeah,
Some
man.
people do not do this effortlessly. You know what I'm saying? And for that, they fall in this category. I fucking love it.
One more time. This week's Culture Vulture. We need y'all's opinion on this. We need y'all's input on this.
Why
What
would
do
you
you
think?
guys?
Why do you need
Yeah.
input?
Every week we get their
Drop
input.
the comment, but we need your input.
Yeah, we do.
No.
Every week we ask for input. Do you agree with this shit or nah? How you feel about this?
Look here.
How you feel about
Drop your comment, man.
We do got something for y'all today, man. And if you guys heard of this guy, Tom McDonald, let me bring you in real quick.
See, my man said he be knowing about these characters way before he be putting these characters up. He's like, I already know about this guy. Never heard of him.
Yeah.
See, they don't make it through my algorithm, characters like this. Because I would have been cooked him.
This ain't new. This is from 2019. So this why I was surprised I had never even seen this, or this didn't get more eyes or looks.
It wasn't supposed to.
Well, I'm just saying, as for controversy, because, you see how all the stuff with Tropic Thunder and fucking...
Who's that?
Tropic Thunder, that movie. Robert Downey Jr., how he played a black guy.
Oh, I never seen that movie.
You never see Tropic Thunder?
It just came out?
Nah, it's a few years old now.
Robert Downey Jr. playing black people.
Black guy, he was playing he had hair, he had curly hair, all the way blackfaced out, fucking.
Oh, what?
And he was a black guy. And so now people are like bringing that shit up, and he's defending it like shit. We knew that shit was gonna be offensive, and we just were like, fuck it. Like, fuck it. It's just a comedy movie, fuck y'all. But this is not a comedy movie, as much as I wanted to laugh at it. I don't know if he's trolling. No, he's not trolling, he's serious. Let me bring y'all in real
Came
quick.
out with the Insane Clown Posse face with the D'Angelo body.
D'Angelo body. Yeah, whose body is it? Is that CGI, the whole body AI built, or is that somebody body replacement?
Like the homies Vince, man. Days rooming.
One of the homies. God. All right, man. Culture Vulture of the week, man. Tom McDonald. If I Was Black. Let's listen to this.
See, before we even start, man, are we gonna listen to this?
We're gonna listen to it slightly, then we're gonna let the video run.
Because before I start, man, before we start, Tom McDonald, okay, we don't need nobody like this. We'll let you know why this is a vulture. We don't need Tom, Dick, or Harry coming over here into the black community doing no song like this. We got plenty willing artists, willing and able from the bottom floor all the way up to the top of the sky with it, that can do these songs, brother. So for you to jump in here, do this shit in your motherfucking community, not in ours. We don't need no help with you trying to push the effort forward like we need, blacks getting mistreated. We've been on that. You know that. That's why you doing this fucking song. But you could have did something better. Go buy some backpacks for some kids, some books for some shit, some shoes or some shit. Where you at, Tom? You ain't got to do no goddamn song like this. If you want to do something in the black community, tell the motherfuckers to stop being on our goddamn helmet. Get out there and do that type of protest on the corner. Not like this. Not in our community, Tom. It ain't for you, brother, to do this. Period.
Just run the video.
It ain't for you.
I was black, probably wouldn't with anyone who's white, cause that slavery would honestly always be on my mind. If I was black, probably wouldn't ever wanna drive, cause if police pull me over, I might go around and die. If I was black, I won't lie, I'd be scared to walk at night. The whole neighborhood is tripping like I'm out committing crimes. I'd be pissed at all these crackers.
How to have. He's giving a speech to the Black Panthers. He's getting that. He's hyping them up.
You see what I'm saying? How this turned quickly to a mockery for me. He didn't have to do this. And the brothers that got involved and helped this brother, man, what was y'all thinking? Y'all had to get cut a good check, or he grew up with y'all. This the only thing that he grew up with y'all, because y'all got to hear really showed out in this, right?
Man, I don't feel like he hangs out with black people. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think he does.
So you think this is cool?
No, not this. I think that's the opposite of what I'm saying. I'm saying is, I don't think he knows anybody on set, and that they're all actors, for one. For two, he probably only came out for that part while everybody was there just to rap his verse and then chilling with his real homies in the green room.
This ain't for him, my guy. Y'all think he should have did this video? Y'all think this video was good for him to do? If he was black, if Tom MacDonald was black, that's what he would do, he said. That's what he's telling you what he would do if he was black. You think that's a good thing for Tom to be doing? He said that this wasn't no culture vulture. What you think? You think we missed that? We missed this one? We hit the hammer on the head? We hit the nail on the head with this one? I personally think we did. I personally think we need to bring out jalapenos, onions, bell peppers, mushrooms, little bit of avocado oil, and put Tom right on his back and sizzle this nigga, man. Because this shit right here, we don't need it, my nigga. We don't need it. At all. At all. As you watch this, how you feel, man? How y'all feel about this, man? Y'all feel like Tom MacDonald is a good representative of the black community? You ain't saying too much about Tom, brother. See, that's Tom's real cover right there. That's Tom's real character. That's more Bon Jovi-ish.
All right, Fally. Let us know how you felt about the culture vote of the week, man. Tom MacDonald, man. How was you feeling about that? Did you ever hear that song when he came back in 2019? Does it make any difference to you in no type of way? You compare it to any other songs on the market, or that shit need to be canceled? How you feel about that song? Anyway, that's our Culture Vulture of the week. We finna wrap up episode 22, and we'll be back with you before you know it. Don't forget, I'm your boy G Watley.
I'm your boy Jay West. And please, 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 like, subscribe, share, drop a comment, man.
On the above.
Peace.
Peace. Appreciate y'all.
Born a king, been a king all my life. I'll be a king until I die. It's in my bloodstream.